I was going through Reddit the other day and came across this subreddit which actually said sloppy data coming from client, out to get them to change habits. And honestly, you might have been there. You build a whole system for your client with features like drop downs, clear structures, and everything defined, and they completely ignore it. Now, you're the one spending your valuable time fixing this mess, cleaning the issues, screening everything that comes in. And yeah, that's part of the job, but it shouldn't be the whole job completely. Well, what if a system just handle it for you? So what we are going to do today is that we are going to build a consultant client portal, and the main purpose of it is that it should hold your client information, project status, billing information all together in one place. And the interesting part here is that we are going to build this on ThinkRoot. What is ThinkRoot? ThinkRoot is an application where you could build literally anything just by giving in a prompt. You could build a real app, not a web application. Let's get started. So just type in thinkroot.dev, and this is the platform that we would be using to build our application in. You could just go through it, just give start building, and you would see a prompt box here. This is where you would put your idea that you require to build, and just give your prompt. And ThinkRoot has several inline features like databases, Google Sheets, and we are going to use database. So what this database is part of our project is that we'll have all the client data, client information, the project status, the projects, the billing, and the other client information like when was the project given, all this being stored inside the database. And for this database you will have a default admin login that would be given directly by the ThinkRoot. Okay, so based on this, you're the only one who would be you're the only one who could access this database as well as the application. So that is one thing. So, and also I have already taken the prompt that we would be using for building the application. We would name this as my console, and let me go through this. The client table should show name, contact. Okay, include an export button that exports all client data directly into Google Sheets. Include an AI assistant that can answer your questions about client and billing data. So an AI assistant should be able to answer all your questions about the preloaded data that you have given. And what we'll do is we'll just copy this and then paste it here and give create my app. We'll wait for it to create. After you give create my app, you will have this PRD being generated. This PRD contains everything that your application will be built on, and few more things here. So if you open the sidebar here, you will have this integrations tab where you will be able to see all the database credentials, database details, and this is where you need to take your username, set your password. You could just type in your password and then save. And here you see, right, the AI capabilities. This is exactly which we should enable in order to have AI capabilities in our project. So that is one thing. And after all this is done, just give run again. You'll be able to see the app. I'll take the link. This is the username link, and then password. Okay, so I had already added some preloaded data just before starting this. So these are the based on my preloaded data. There are 24 total clients, projects, billing details, unpaid projects, status summary, billing breakdown, and information about the recent project details and when it has been added, the health payment, and all those details from it are showing in dashboard. And it has categorized the client details and project details separately, so client separately and project separately, and it has added them together, and it has added them as tabs. So, and then this comes the interesting part, the AI assistant. You could ask any questions about your preloaded data and it will reply to it. And the draft proposal and draft email is that you would have a set of client details, and you need not write your proposal again and again. You could just ask it what the proposal is for, and AI will generate it for you, and you can send it directly from the application. That is one thing. Draft email is also same. You could just get the client name and topic, like what you require and any additional context, and the draft would be created. That is all about it. Just try building any application that you require on thinkroot.dev.